Hello and welcome. So today we have Minecraft to be reviewed. This is the console edition, not the Bedrock Java edition, currently on the PC. Present on the console, I think, through my analysis, it's the Bedrock edition that we have available. So let's get to it. As on the PC side, we have the dressing room where we can make our character the way we see fit. Of course, we have tons and tons and tons of things that we can buy on the store. As you can see, classic skins. Never had this happen. Okay, so far so good. Should be a standard warning. However, as you can see, I already created mine. I have mine as I see fit. And let's get to it. Of course, we have the standardized settings on the PlayStation side. Whatever we can customize, it's here. We have the store with everything, basically everything that is available on the PC side. It's available on the PlayStation side, as you can see. We have themed worlds like Jurassic Park, Sonic the Hedgehog. You can bring certain parts of these worlds back with you to your own world, but bear in mind that they may not and will not work accordingly. They will not work the same way as they do on their own worlds. If you take the T-Rex over there, the T-Rex is going to be static. It's not going to be moving. So let's see what we have available. Let's start with the servers. So we have standardized servers, as you can see, in which you get to play with other players. As you can see, it's always on the realm of 3,000 players. We have 11,000 players here. We have 287 off 4,950 limit. I think this one here, this is an anarchy server. So you get to do whatever you want. You're not going to be barred by any game master, because everything is allowed, including cheating. As you can see, you can add your friends from the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. You can find cross-platform friends here. And you have the possibility of creating your own world for a modest amount of 11 euros. You can actually have a version of 3 euros actually, but it's only for 2 players. Here I have a world for up to 10 players. Let's get inside. Basically, this is not a PvP world that I created, so combat between players is not allowed. And I've had to put this server on peaceful mode. Peaceful mode is no mobs spawn, no enemies spawn. Basically, you are the master of your server. As you can see, I've already developed this server quite a bit on the last month and a half that I've been playing. I've also been playing on the side the PC version of this game for comparison purposes. Of course, the PC side is a little bit more developed. So I started out my world by building a small house where this hill now is. This hill is exclusively made by me. And it has a purpose. It's a hidden volcano. So I brought lava from an underground cavern and I placed it here if I ever need obsidian on the go. Which is not all needed here on this server. As you can see, we have something being built here. I'm actually going to start a series on how this server is going to be developed by me very soon on here on this channel. It's not going to be like a series like Need for Speed or anything like that where we follow a storyline. No, I'm going to create just to show you the pieces that I have developed here. So unfinished as well is this wall with the tower. I'm going to build a castle around this area. I have this big tower here in the form of the Batman's head here. So the wall is going to extend over here with another tower over there, similar to that tower over there, and it's going to be a standardized castle. This is just the entrance of the server. You actually get to sign into the server right here that I'm going to show you. This is spawn. Spawn here on my server and in many servers out there is at 00. So 00 coordinate. It's not 00 per se, but it's close enough. So this is the public's work number 1. We have something that I left here unattended. So I have here my prime project, which will be the freeways from 00 all the way to end server, which I don't know where it is, but I think it's in square 24 million squares. That way, this way, and that way. So as you can see, this part here, which I can call the west highway, it's not developed. The north highway, it's not developed. The south highway, it's under development. And the east highway, it's a lot more constructed than the others. I have here the makings of a tower. That was a really big tower, almost the size of this one. I think it was actually the size of this one, that I've already built and now I'm destroying because it's not centered to where I wanted the tower, this tower, to be. So I'm going to destroy this tower and move on. So that's it. As you can see, the construction mode is identical. You have here a small farm. We have the salesperson there, the vendor with his llamas. One of them is missing. I don't know why. As you can see, I started to develop this house. This is an old family house that I had a long time ago. Gameplay wise, it's challenging if you start to play on the PC side. It's challenging if you want to start on this server. Why? Because the capacity that you need to have to play on a server with a PlayStation 4 controller, it's challenging as all hell. Because you're used to the mouse, you're used to the chat, you're used to classic Minecraft on a PC. That simply doesn't happen here. As you can see, the gameplay is very much identical. You break blocks, you build blocks, you craft things, you make maps. Everything is identical. And of course, you do masterpieces. As you can see, this highway is a lot more developed than the other one. By a lot, I'm reaching a square 500, which is in the middle of this lake, which I'm going to drain out. Most of this lake is going to be drained out. It's going to be at the same height as this boardwalk here, this cobblestone walk here. So I have my work cut out, and there will be a gigantic Batman statue here all the way to build limit, which is a little bit beyond the clouds. I have a serious working in front of me, but it has to be done, so it's going to be done. As you can see, I explored more or less 70% of the map of this area of the server. So when I have everything lined up, everything built, and I reach the border of the east here on the map, I'm going to start building on another area of the map, possibly on another biome, I'm not sure. But for now, this is what I've built, and as you can see, we are currently at the same pace of the PC side. As you can see by the blocks, we have also these more advanced blocks that were created recently. The crying, what's called the crying obsidian, which is not vanilla. It was not on the game at launch. We have my mine here where I mine the cobblestone and dark cobblestone for my works. I have another mine all the way over there. And I'm going to have, I think, a mine when I reach the other side in order to provide the cobblestone I need for the public's works. So, as you can see, the gameplay is very much identical. You have the pickaxes, you break stone, you pick it up, you place it wherever you want. Yeah, it's in most respects it's identical. So you have resources, for example, you have copper, you have gold, you have the diamonds, you have the more recent it's a stone sapphire color. I think it's amethyst that you can get. You have the sand, you have of course the mud, and of course you have more modern blocks like black stone and granite. White granite, sorry. So let's go to the Nether. The Nether is like a hellish version of Minecraft, as you can see. This was my first portal, and I built it. Luckily, it came out okay, actually. Yeah. As you can see, it came out okay. But I could have ended up on the middle of a lake of lava. Of course, that would be the end of my story here on Minecraft. These are not mobs, these porkmen or pigmen, whatever you want to call them. But as you can see, you have the lava casks here. Some say, a lot of people that are more experienced say, that traveling in the Nether is a lot faster than traveling on, let's say, well, let's just say the open world. I tend to agree and disagree at the same time. Because of this, there's a lot of lava. And if you actually don't have elytra with you, which is the wings that you can move around with, you're not going to actually move that fast on Minecraft, the Nether. You simply aren't going to move fast at all. As you can see, managing your inventory here is as challenging as on the PC side. So this is gold nuggets that you can obtain on the Nether. This is valuable to do a whole bunch of things. So let's go back to the portal. This is quartz that you can pick up. I don't need it right now. I have a whole bunch of quartz back home. And I still don't know how to use it, so I'm sure it has its uses somewhere along the line, and I'll be showing you that as soon as I figure out what it is here on my side. But the game is thoroughly tested by me. I've already explored a lot of the map, found underground natural caves, abandoned mine shafts with a lot of riches on it, broken portals. That's where I got this frying obsidian. And yeah, this game is really worthwhile. The 11 euros is worthwhile to give because you get tons and tons of fun playing this game. Even if it is just on peaceful mode, you'll get a lot of fun by building your own world with your own rules. Later on, I am going to change back to easy or normal to have enemies to kill. But for now, until I reach end server on this side, I'm going to play this on peaceful mode or potentially easy mode. I'm not going to change to hardcore mode because I simply don't have the time to invest on something as challenging as that. I have too many games to test out and to review for you guys. For now, Minecraft. 0 to 20 stars. How many stars does it get? It gets a very solid 18 stars. The only reason is that I'm having trouble adding people to the friends list that the game actually detects that they're players, actually finds their game tags, but they're on Java version of Minecraft, not Bedrock. This is Bedrock, so he can't get in to this server for some reason. Yeah, and basically that's why I'm giving it 18 stars. It breaks a little bit the part of the multiplayer. So guys, we have an 18 star game. I'm really glad to be coming back from vacation and doing these videos for you guys. Please like and subscribe. Just smack that button on the subscribe and on the like of the video. I really appreciate all your help. Tell all your friends about this channel. I really need the support so I can evolve onto a really more modern console on the very foreseeable future. So guys, I leave you with Minecraft Console Edition, 18 stars. Get it if you have the possibility to, and we'll see you all on the next video.